스타트. Yeah, it might have been Fullmetal Alchemist is where I got to put the timer, so I had to redo the whole thing. Or just play the video and just AFK while I was doing the video. Oh shoot, I just did it on the after the great start. Did you on the wrong layer? I drew it on the actual line art layer. There we go. We got that skull there. So what she's like. Uh, Apparently there's a live stream tomorrow. I guess I'll do the art after the live stream. I won't do the summary like I used to because with the BokuMARCho stuff. Or she no time. We just flip reverse this, but and we do this. But she's got like highlights. Too far down. Maybe we could bring her fringe down a bit. Oh shit. Whoops. Is it one of those days already? I mean, it might end up changing the fringe in a way. You know how it is. If you watch the YouTube video, you know how it is, what I say. I can't wait for the Champions League. I mean, the game that's the most interesting one is Bayern Inter. That's going to be fun to watch. I think people have put Inter down as favourites to win that game. The two ties. They should beat Bayern overall. But we'll see. I heard that Inter's playing really well. Probably could be a dark horse win the thing. But we'll see. Because I know Liverpool was favourite, then Barca. But obviously Liverpool's now out. I wonder what the bookies are saying now this time. Does that mean that Barca's favourite now, or has it changed, shift to Madrid now? I think we need to do the body first as well to gauge on her hair. But before we do the body, notice that she has some kind of accessory on her head. Flowers or something. Kind of cute. Let's put it over here first. Ooh. And I just do my specialty. Work smart, not hard. This goes on their hair. I wonder if I'm gonna keep it big on purpose. It should be smaller, but I don't know whether to keep it big or not. It doesn't make sense if it's both exposing the skin, so I guess she has to. It has to be smaller. Such. It's just too small. Ideally, I would like it to be bigger, but if it can't. Lots of. They've got another hair sticking out here. Okay, I'll sort that out later. Now it's her outfit time. So look at the things she has, like. Let's do the neck first. Actually, let's do the body. I don't strictly follow this, but it's a good idea. This. How is this colored? How do I have him colored it? Okay. That's gonna be her torso roughly, but we'll see if we stick to that or not. I'm looking respectfully at her chest to figure out how this is done. Hmm. I might do the standard arms behind her. Simply because I don't know what weapon she uses. If she has a weapon. Is she a catalyst or is she, yeah, I don't know. Does she use a weapon? I know nothing about her. I know looks wise, like aesthetic wise, she's like my favorite character in the game, but I know nothing about her. We don't play. Yeah, this is way too big, so we need to make it smaller. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, the question is how much detail do I want to do? These two. You'd probably. Also, don't know if this is symmetrical. I hope. I hope for my sake it is symmetrical, but we'll see. Uh, let's have a look. Inspect carefully. Her arm. Are they both the same? Yeah, they look symmetrical. The sleeves, or what you want to call them. Okay, that's a dub. Saves us a lot of time, so we can go bam, bam, and then like there we go. You know, she reminds me a bit of what's her face? Shui. I don't know why it gives me Shui. Probably because of short hair. Obviously, she's got long hair. We need to make it long. Um, Now because we got the body sorted, she probably needs to be a bit wider, thicker. Yeah, she reminds me of Shui Yu. Okay, there we go. Hi, Mango. Okay, so we need to group just down. I guess the question is, working from the body. Does it look like she's got something underneath her bust? Okay. Hmm. There's a. Let me just realize. Let me just do this. This might be a copy and paste job. Just like music to my ears. Did that. I did that. Then you can put one more to the right. Maybe. I'm not sure actually. Thinking of it now. And then actually no, I don't know. No, I thought you could copy and paste this, but yeah, but let's do it separately here. She's got like something here. Feels like there's another one here somewhere. Oh my gosh, that was so bent. Hmm. Baizhi. The reference is in the bottom left, so you the picture. Unless you don't know the character's name, that's also a thing. To be honest, if it's a game that I mean, technically I don't play Wuwa, but yeah, I think it was any anime that someone did and put on the bottom of the screen, I would haven't a clue who they are either. To be honest, I guess if you're somewhat people somewhat familiar with the show or series may have an idea of who it is. I'm not happy with the position. This fuck. This might take over 2 hours. I'm not happy with a lot of the stuff that I'm doing here. At least I got some good calm music in the background though. Yeah, it's her. I guess it's yeah. It stops here. It doesn't carry on. It stops here because of the strap or whatever. Okay, I can't really see. I see as much as you guys are seeing. I'm just trying to figure out stuff as we go. Whatever. We just yellow it. I'm sure when I do the line art, I'll think of a way to fudge it so it looks good. I guess this is the back end of a dress, a outfit. You can. I don't know how long I want the dress to be. Let's say we do it there. It's a slit. Yeah, I do have another one, a different angle, but it's even worse. It's confusing me even more. So I'm looking at what you're looking at right now, the bottom left one. It helped me because the other one is it's just so weird right now. Yeah, so I'm just using what I'm seeing what you're seeing right now. Ooh. Yeah, I think when doing fan art, I think there's nothing wrong with deviating slightly. You don't have to follow everything that they do to a T, I guess. Because it's the things that when drawing, like when some people do it, they don't draw everything, right? You could omit some details as well. Man, this is so blurry. I'm looking at what you're looking at right now, and it's so blurry over here. So I'm kind of like guessing what it looks like. Let me do that again. Maybe today is just one of those days where not a good drawing day. I need to find time to do the commentary for yesterday since I haven't done it yet. So I might do it today. So it might be a short ZZZ stream. See, I don't understand why it's so wonky. It should be the same size. Where did it go wrong? I can't draw figure of eights to save my life. Okay, that looks a bit better. I remember it was for another character in Genshin. It had like an infinity figure eight sign, and I couldn't draw it to save my life. Can't remember who it was though. Okay, got some accessory. Okay, and then we gotta make this smaller because it has to fit. It has to fit here somewhere, okay, and it also has to be. It's just a sketch, anyways. But when coming to the line art, yeah, my lord, I think it goes here. Let's zoom out a bit. So you got the thing up here, and then you got like a belt coming down here. Okay, yeah. I think it's intentionally slanted at an angle as well. I mean, the design is cool, but it's making my life a misery. Sometimes my sketch is so messy and cluttered, it's hard to tell what's going on. If I don't know what's going on, are you guys gonna so know what's going on as well? That's that beauty of art. You can waffle. Okay, and then you got the belt. Then this is her. Wait, is her outfit too black and white? Is it like is the white thing like a not undergarment? But no, it's her. Okay, never mind. Is that her shorts? Is that white her shorts? I can't even tell from this picture. So, yeah, it looks like her shorts. Okay. So it looks like. Sure, we got the belt. This has to be longer then. Okay, we might have to make it shorter later. I think she's got something of it. It has to be the same length technically, and this is too short. Okay, let's do the main one. Oh, this is actually quite hard. I thought she was gonna be not easy, but she's definitely one of the harder ones. How long has it been so far? 31 minutes. Okay, it's still on time compared to the others, but I am struggling a lot more than the other ones. You got some stuff here. Let's get the rough shape out of the way first, and then we can fix it up later. Right now, I'm doing now. Okay, I'm okay with that. But this is the shorts that I'm. What? I'm looking at it. Some. Okay, it's shorter. Okay. We gotta fix this. Yes. But the but she has no shorts on the other side. What the fuck is this design? Okay. It's higher. Her shorts are higher up on this the left, her right side. Our left, her right. Okay. This is it's throwing me off. It's throwing me off. I ain't gonna lie, it is throwing me off a lot. Okay, whatever. We got some flower designs of which we can yoink. Wait, where's? Oh no, did we? Wait. Oh wait, I flipped it. That's why. Oh shit! I just realized I flipped the thing. Oh no! Fuck! I flipped the canvas so everything is the wrong way around. Oh no! Her body's the other way. Oh fuck! Okay, no, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah. How am I gonna fix this? How am I gonna fix this? It should be okay if I grab these and then I flip. There we go. It's fine. Crisis averted. You know when you flip the canvas and you've got to unflip it back? That's what happened. Because I went to the right, her left side of her head, and I was like thinking, where's the flowers? Because I was gonna yoke some of the flowers here, the petals here. I didn't realize that it was on her right side, our left side. And I was like, oh shit! I flipped the canvas and I forgot to unflip it. To be fair, it doesn't really matter for this BokuMARCho because this BokuMARCho is female, right? So there's no plaster. If there was a plaster, it could have made things a bit more messy. For sure, but luckily we don't need to worry about that kind of thing. You can have some of it chopped off. It doesn't matter. Like I don't think it matters too much. There's another flower here as well. You can have it chopped off. I think I will copy and paste what was drawn at the top anyway. It's just to have that in place, and then you got the accessory, which is this thing here. It needs to be bigger though. It has to be bigger. Like that. Okay, I think if it's this size. Oh, we could move it down actually. Let's move it down. Keep the same size roughly. And I covered pretty much the entire flower, but okay, whatever. And then you got some sort of like tassel going down. Hi, my nice. How you doing? Oh, you flipped the canvas and you forgot. Wrong layer was yesterday. Flip layers and new shit. Yeah. Oh, hi, my nice. Oh, you can tell it's Baizhi right away. Oh, you got your birthday cheesecake today. Nice. Because I think you said that you were spending some time with your mom. Was it yesterday or was that today? Okay, now I need to figure out what is this thing going down. Okay, it's just like a. It looks like just like a normal tassel. If tassel's the right word. Do that. Her body's now longer than I expected because you got the thing in the background. This is how I expected the size of it to be roughly, but we slightly elongated, so we're gonna have to shrink it a bit. But we'll do that right at the end, I think. Yeah, we did that at the end. Should be fine still. Oh, she's got that cool strap thing dangling in her arms. It's definitely a safety hazard in real life, but I think it's cool. Combat wise, it's also gonna be a hazard. But it's unfortunate we're not gonna show it because her arms are behind her. That's unfortunate, but yeah. Oh, she's like I really do like Baizhi's design. She's my favorite character in the game. Yeah, we got to do something up here as well, which I haven't even ventured yet because everything's so cluttered. Oh, she's got like a flower petal on her chest. I'm looking respectfully, obviously, guys, right? And you guys should too. Ah, the more you know. I don't know how many there are. Is it three? Is it one? Is it three? I can't tell. It looks like one. It looks like one. I can't believe I'm zooming in right into her boobs, her chest. Oh dear. Okay, there you go. There's the flower. I think it's just the one. I can't tell. I'm not gonna double check to see if there's more than one. I've done enough zooming in. Yeah, enough binoculars. Yeah, she came by yesterday. Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought you said that in Johnny's stream. I've seen a reference on the left side and knew it was her. I just wish she was more fun to use. She's not very fun for me. That's fair. That's fair, nice. That's fair. I need to ask you a question, Swift. I feel like it might be more appropriate in DMs than asking outright here. Okay, now we got to do the legs. Even if it, yeah, even if it makes me a hypocrite, I for this scenario, or maybe there's other ways. No, it's not. It's not digits. No, it's something. I guess you could say something personal. I guess question mark. I don't know how to describe. I don't know how to say it without going into too much details, and I rather not go into too much detail. It's not even It's not even to do with Swift himself. It's to do with a different streamer. It's to do with a stream that he mods for. Or should I say used to mod for. He knows Swift is an M because he plays Osu. Maybe Swift knows who I'm talking about now when I told him the cryptic clue that I just said. Oh, you got the design here thing. I think the design is cool, but it's so hard to draw because skill issues. You got this thing here. Yeah, that's why I said that it might be better if I should DM you rather than say it here and ask the question here. But yeah. Yeah, DMs are open, okay. I'll DM you later today if I remember to after stream. Or I could DM during my break before because you know I'm gonna go have lunch before I play ZZZ. So yeah, I might DM you then. But you don't have to respond right away. Like, but yeah, take care, Swift. Have a good meeting. Hope it goes okay. I like this design. This looks cool. I mean, this drawing here looks better than what I did up here. This one looks fucked. You know what? Let me get rid of this one. Oh, this one looks disgusting. We can bring this in. Let's bring this in. Copy that. Yeah, that one looks much better. Much better. There was something about this part here I did not like. I still don't know what's wrong with this. Oh, your old PC. Okay. Why is that disgusting? Oh, right. Okay, before. Yeah. That's fair. Ain't gonna lie to you, I do prefer 10 over 11, but I did switch over to 11 when I got this one. Sorry, I'm gonna have to blow my nose. I feel a bit stuffy. Wait, are we even at the hour mark? Oh shit, we're 45 minutes and we haven't finished the sketch yet. Jeez. I knew this is going to be a long one. It's going to take around 2 hours to finish, I reckon. Unless I could just smack it. The rest when I do the line art, which I'm pressing X to doubt myself already. Because I guess the question is how much detail I want to do. Because if I want to do a lot of detail, it's going to take long. new layer. It's always going to be that case. I'm not going to rush. It's just questions if I want to omit details or not. You can't rush art. Well, that's fair. And also, if you don't play multiplayer games, I mean, you don't really game much on your PC, right? Because you prefer to play on your PlayStation 5. Whether that's because your PC can't run it or your personal preferences, which is like, I understand and respect. Yeah, since you don't game as much on the PC, yeah, I don't think you've got much to lose running Linux, in my opinion. If you was like a PC gamer who likes to play online or whatever, then it's going to be a bit more problematic. Because I think the anti-cheats and stuff in Linux is a bit more difficult. That's why I think a lot of the multiplayer games aren't available on Linux because of like the anti-cheats and stuff like that. But yeah, if you play single player only or you don't play often, like games in general on PC, then I can see the switch. And I don't blame you for switching to Linux, and you've got nothing to be concerned about. Like, you know, let's show a bit more dimension or whatever by not making it straight. I guess we can draw some crease lines here as well. Is her body done? I have a feeling she's got some straps on the other side as well, which I haven't done. Let's have a little zoom in. Shit, I can't really. I'm gonna lean towards yes, she has straps on both sides. It would make sense, right? I think I did this slightly to the left, but it's fine. Like, yeah, I do think she has another strap here. I'm not gonna copy and paste, but we can just like just use the same concept. So we've got to move her hand a bit. Right. This thing, it's a bit too thick. This is supposed to be the gold thing that you see on her body. It's a bit too thick, so I'm gonna have to thin it out a bit. Maybe it'll look better when we thin it out a bit. I'm not sure. We'll see. Okay. Then it's the legs. I think the legs are okay. It's a bit on the chunky side, I admit. So maybe we could separate it actually. Sure. Let's split the legs up. This is the weird part because like it looks like she has shorts, I think, but it's hard to tell. Like I said, the body's too long. It's kind of elongated, so we're gonna have to shorten it. And you can like tidy up a bit. I mean, it's just a sketch. One could say that I'm wasting valuable time, seconds here. It's okay. We're well within the 3 hours. I can't see myself going over. Respectfully, of course, yeah. Yeah, cheaters ruin everything here. I still don't understand why must you cheat in a game. I mean, are you able to sleep at night? Well, at night, knowing that you have to resort to cheating. Boy, I'm just thinking how I'm going to do this boots. You know what? I wasn't even thinking straight. One. You know what? Let's do the base first. This is how I normally do boots first. You do the base. I don't know why I tried to do the thing again. The round boots. Like that, and then we can work from here. Yeah, she's so cool. Her design's so great. She's elegant and majestic. If I played Wuwa, I would consider try to somehow make her as a DPS if possible, but it doesn't look like it's possible. But yeah, I can't pick up another gacha game. And to be honest, if I did ever decide to quit Genshin, I don't think I'll pick another gacha game. I think I'll be done with gacha games. Unless there's like one really that speaks to me. I think I would, to spend more time grinding on my backlog. Speaking of backlog, I don't know if you guys saw, I actually finished and platinum Sandland finally. It's been done. We have done it. We are free from that game. And off. I don't know if you saw the picture. I made it a super K-Coda. Super K-Coda. Oh shit, what happened there? This doesn't look right. I think we probably have to let's go in a bit. I marry her. Total waifu material. She's a oh, she's a scientist. Oh damn, nice. Technically now it's a bit too wide, but it's okay. It's okay. Yeah, Sandland's done. So we'll be continuing. Well, not today, but because I was Zen is Zone Zero, we'll be just focusing on the Jean d'Arc, and when we finish the main story, we'll be going over to. I can't believe I'm going to say this. We're going to be going over to Kingdom Hearts 2. And then after Kingdom Hearts 2 will probably be Persona 5 Tactica. Because the things that I kind of want to play Persona 5 Tactica after Jean d'Arc, but I think personally it's a bit too much strategy RPGs back to back, because these games are kind of beefy, right? And I'm going to be playing these beefy games back to back is a bit too much for me, if you know what I mean. So I want to play something different. Whether Kingdom Hearts is the appropriate game or not, that's a different story. But yeah, that's what we're gonna be doing. I'm gonna immediately regret my decision. I'm sure 100%. But you know, it is what it is. Okay. We got that. We got it covering most of the stuff, so it might be okay. But I think when I did the line art, I'll make sure to, we can fudge it now. We need to like leave. It was so narrow. We need to leave room for Jesus, right? As they say. I hope that's enough room for Jesus. You know, when I did the rice purity test, I had no idea what that means. Leaving room for Jesus. I understand why. I did not understand. What's Jesus got to do with this? Why does Jesus need to be in between when they're dancing or whatever? I was like, okay. But yeah, I scored It depends if you want to quit well or highly or not highly, if that's uh, good or not. But yeah, I remember I was kind of pure, not as pure as some other people, which was I was surprised. I think Charles Hill scored higher than me, but I think most people I scored higher. It depends if it's better or not. It depends on how you perceive it and how you see it. But yeah, I definitely scored higher than Chow. Chow was so low; he was under 50. I think the VOD for it is on this channel. If you go to the video section, you'll see me doing the rice purity test. If you're interested in watching someday. Yeah, there was definitely some terminology I had no idea what it meant. And to be fair, for someone who doesn't smoke or drink, I feel like I was naturally gonna get a high score anyways. Because it kept asking questions about drinking and stuff like that. I was like, well, I don't drink, so I don't smoke. Well, easy points for me, I guess. We take those. Okay, so that's a bit touching. So let's fudge it so it's okay. There we go. I think the sketch is done now. Am I happy with it? Not 100%, but it's as good as it probably can be, unless I want to spend a crap load of time on it, which I probably do not want to do. Okay, you can see her body's way too long, so we need to fix that. So let's shorten it a bit drastically, and we may have to make her thicker. I thought she was thick already, but we may need to make her thicker. Not too thick though, but thick enough. I'm gonna keep her neck kind of narrow, so we have to fix this a bit. She looks a bit too thick now. I do not have Uno, no. Oh, I don't think I have Uno. I think Meteorite also asked me that question, but I believe I don't. Holy fuck, we spent over an hour doing it. The the sketch and we still not done yet. Because I have her hair to do. Wait, is that her hair? Is her hair that long? Her hair's so long it actually goes to the ground. Fuck. Okay. How does one have that long hair? I mean, my hair is pretty long as well these days. So I should get it cut, but I'm lazy. No, I don't think I'm not gonna make it that long. I'm gonna make it a bit short. Wait, is that her legs? Oh, it's her legs. Uh, yeah, I'm gonna bring it up a bit. I'm not gonna make it that long. I think this is good length. So we can remove that. Good morning, Ed. How you doing? Oh, it is Digimon. Yeah, I need to think about Digimon if I want to pre-order and play it on day one or not. Oh, yeah, and the 33 game. So many games for sure. Hope you're doing well, Ed. Good morning. I don't like this. There's still something with her hair that doesn't sits well with me. I do think she has like long strands of hair that should be like arching over her body. So let's do that now. How long it should be, I have no idea, but let's do something like this. We do something like that as well. Yeah. So that's her hair. I guess we can then erase this part of the body. Okay, that's done now, I think. Alright. I'm still not 100% happy with the sketch, but maybe the lineup can fix it and change my mind. Oh my gosh, the caps lock's on. I'm okay. I'm okay. Thanks for asking. Slightly stressed from this because it's not going out going out how I originally planned and intended. But apart from that, I'm okay. Sure. Yeah. I think I'm gonna change the bangs for sure. The question is how what I'm gonna do. Okay. But firstly, I think I wanna. Just like for those who watch the YouTube art videos would know that I do tend to deviate a lot from my sketch, and this one's no exception. Let's do that. Okay. Wait, that turned out better than I expected, that curve. A bit too well. All right, I see. Yeah, because you don't want it too much, too snowy, right? And where things get like frozen. Where you probably, I don't know if you need to take the shovel out again and to clear up the snow, but yeah. All I'm gonna say is that if you're gonna drive, do take care, especially of the black ice. Black ice is dangerous. I think this year is a good year for gamers. So many good games coming out. I mean, we said that last year as well, but yeah. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to be selective in which games I'm gonna get. I'm definitely gonna get the Digimon game, but I don't know. Like I said, I don't know whether I'm gonna get that game day one and play it and stream it, or if I get a bit later down the line. But yeah, I'll definitely get the Digimon game. Yeah, I'm staying home today. Not having the shovel is why it's great. Yeah, yeah. It does seem like a good game. Yeah, yeah. Quite a few good games coming out. Is there any one that you're particularly interested in, Evelyn? Evelyn, Ed. Wait, why the? Oh no, I drew it on the wrong layer. I mean, it's a rasterized layer, not a vector layer. I was thinking, why am I able to uh, erase it so easily? Because with vector layer, it's harder. Fuck. It always happens, man. Vector layer versus vector layers versus rasterized layer. Okay, let me get rid of all that nonsense. We don't need the eye. Oh, it's not wrong layer per se. It's a wrong type of layer. People draw on rasterized. I draw on vector layer. So there's a difference in the layer types. But yeah, I made a rasterized layer instead of a vector layer. When you add a new layer, right? So yeah, I acted the wrong type of layer. So what I mean by this is that you got this vector layer. If I raise it, you see that so this is rasterized. So I can raise it cleanly. If I do a vector layer, which is this one here, when I raise it, it's I don't know how to. Did you see it? Did you see it? It does. It raises weird. It raises really weird. See? That's the difference between. And then if I do this, or wrong layer. If I do this, this is a rasterized one. It does what you kind of expect it to do. That's the difference between a rasterized and a vector. I draw on vector, so it looks a bit weird. Yeah. I'm so sorry, Ed. I didn't mean to call you earlier. My apologies. But yeah. That's why when I was erasing the hair, I was like thinking, why is it so perfect? It erases like normal hair, normal lines. I was like, wait, did I do it in rasterize? And it turns out I did. I was like, damn. But it's okay. We managed to trace it, and not perfectly because I don't know how to trace. I remember there was one person that came the other stream when I was doing Samurai Champloo when I drew when I drew her. Remember when someone went in and asked about tracing? It is a heated discussion, heated topic. I think it's okay to learn, but I don't think you're fully learning, in my opinion. You can learn from it, don't get me wrong, but I don't know how effective it can be. Than just to try and draw it yourself. Look at a reference and try to replicate it. But there are some pros to do it, I guess, like the abilities to like hone in your line art, like smooth lines and stuff like that, and not chicken scratches and things like that. Yeah, I'm okay with it. What I'm not okay is if you trace it and then you call it to be your own, so claiming it to be your own, and also making money from it. If you're gonna use it for like for your prints and stuff, I think that's a no-no. But that's just me. You don't normally see people draw with it. Yeah, I think that might be the case too, Swift. I don't know who else draws on vector layers. I'm sure there are. I'm not saying there aren't any, but there probably are. But I don't know too many of them. I'm only doing it because like the canvas I'm drawing, it's not particularly small, but it's not particularly large, I think. It's 3500 by 5000 pixels roughly. So in case I wanna like in case I wanna, I don't know, like go down the merch route and things need to be bigger, I can make it bigger without compromising the quality. So for example, if I did this thing here, so this is a rasterized layer and I want to increase it. And you see how, can you see how blurry it is now? You can see it, right? It's blurry. The edges aren't smooth. Whereas if I was to do it on vector, right? And if I was to increase it now, it's still sharp. Can you see it? It's still sharp and clean. So if I want to do my BokuMARCho blow up like 10 times, it won't be blurry. It will be nice and clean and smooth. And then that'll be easy to transfer over and make prints. No matter what size it is, it's going to be nice, and the line art is going to be nice and smooth and clean and crisp. That's the reason why I'm drawing on vector layers. It's kind of like future proofing. I know it's easy to say just draw on a big canvas. That's completely true. Because if you was to so this is still, I'm still working on the rasterized layer, as you can see. If you draw something big and then you downsize it, it should be still relatively smooth and clean. So that's what one way of circumventing that. Just draw on a big canvas and then it should be fine. But back then, remember, I had a potato PC. The potato PC wouldn't be able to handle, especially streaming as well, big, large canvas. Large canvases was like my the PC's kryptonite. It wouldn't be able to handle it, hack it. But you know, it is what it is. You know, and since then I just stuck with it. I could draw it, I guess, on rasterized layer. Use a big canvas. It's done. But yeah, we'll see if I ever go down the merch route. It's just like, you know, just in case, a what if kind of thing. Yeah, they can scale. Yeah. Enough people say they know they can't believe please Jamaica we have a bobsleigh team. All right, that's cool runnings. Yeah. So why does your canvas have a pixel size when when vectors? So what do you mean by that, Swift? I know you're making a joke, but I don't fully understand what you're saying. It gives me more options. Yeah. Especially, I'm definitely used to it now because on my potato PC, yeah, I couldn't draw on a large canvas. It would like You'll see like a little buffering loading thing like that. I think it's like that. It's like grey, white, grey, white. So it's like grey. This is black, I know, but grey, white. It was like that when every time I saved when I was animating. It was so funny. I mean, it wasn't funny, but it was funny. Funny yet painful. Yeah, it is. Yeah, yeah, 3,500. I think. Yeah, 3,500 by 5,000. Yeah. Why the pixels? Oh, that's just the canvas size. Yes, in pixels. Yeah, I see what you're trying to say now. Yeah. It, you know what? It's funny in Clip Studio Paint. You can actually change the canvas into inches and and other stuff for the resolution, the size of it. You could put it in centimeters if you wanted to as well. But I think this resolution is equivalent to like an A3 size paper. I don't know what that is in inches or in, but yeah, I think it's roughly an A3 size. So if I do want to print it, these BokuMARChos out, I could print it in A3 and it should be fine, which is kind of dope. But I do have confidence issues when arting. Like those who draw will probably can tell from my strokes. They're not long. It takes like multiple strokes to draw a certain shape because of confidence. But you know, if it works, it works. That's how I see it. There's nothing wrong with multiple strokes, in my opinion. As long as it looks nice, you're happy with it, then that's what matters. But I do think I could save a lot of time if I was more confident in my strokes. And the good thing about digital compared to traditional is that you can always transform. There's the transformation tools. You could always move it around, rotate it, so it fits where you want it to. You can slot it in where you want to slot it in. Whereas in traditional art, you can't do that. You wait, no, no, wait. Let me rip the piece of paper out so I can move it slightly to the left, and or you rip that piece, you tear it up, and you glue it onto another piece of paper. But yeah, okay, I move it the angle of the arm to the position where I want it now. So let me glue it onto another piece of paper. And if you're not happy, you rip that glued piece of paper, and then you glue it onto another piece of paper. Then it'd be layered. Yeah, I guess so. Or you could do it on like tracing paper. I guess that could work, right? And then when you're finished, then you could like trace it onto like the onto the actual art or whatever. Yeah. Hey, whatever kind of strokes makes you happy. So please. I see what you did there. I was 11.69 inches by 16.54 inches. Okay, that's good to know, Ed. I mean, that's how they used to animate, right? They used to animate with tracing paper when they did frame by frame on paper. I wouldn't want to be that guy though. Like mad props to those who used to animate like that, like back in Walt Disney, I think it was, right? Maybe even anime as well. That's wild. I wouldn't want to be that guy. I mean, don't get me wrong. I still do frame by frame on Clip Studio Paint on this program. I animate frame by frame. But yeah, I'll do it on piece of paper though. Seems kind of rough. Also, I'm kind of expecting a package, but I don't know when the package is gonna arrive. Oh my gosh, that was awful. I do think my line art is a bit on the thick side. I do want to experiment drawing thinner. It might be too late with the BokuMARCho stuff, but maybe with other stuff in the future, I want to draw thinner lines. And then who knows? Maybe one day I want to try and venture out and be a bit like Lex and Zar and do lineless art. Like dabble around with it, experiment, right? Because Zar does nice lineless art. Same as Lex as well. Cool people. If you like EDM music, you should check them out as well. They tend to play EDM music as they draw. Cool people. Yeah, that's a bit too much, I think. We won't do the hair at the bottom here because, and on the side, because I need to see where everything is first. You do not want to know how many layers it took me to do her hair. What is this? Oh, this is the fringe. Okay. Oh, you got Zar emotes, yeah. Ed has his emotes. Yeah. He's the creator of Zar EDM, the emote. And I got a bit annoyed when someone uploaded onto 7TV. And they got rid of Zar's name as well, the prefix, whatever you want to call it. I don't know, maybe it's just the art side of me speaking here, but I feel like you should keep the prefix and like to give him credits for the one making it. But that's just me. Maybe it's like the artist side of me speaking. It's like my YouTube videos. When I use Churi's or Johnny's music, I give them credits. I even I tell them like I even give their handles, their YouTube and their Twitch handles. I think in my the description in the videos. I feel like that should be the standard practice. I think a lot of people do it, but not everyone. Like, even if you collab with someone, you should always drop their handle. I don't know if you're still here, Mango, but do you remember there was this guy. I actually admired his art, but I admit I did unfollow him after what happened. Some people dubbed him as like the Mr. Beast of the art industry. I can't remember. He goes by like 3 letters, like ZHQ or something like that. I can't remember what it was. Those 3 letters. Z was definitely one of them. He was like the Mr. Beast for the art side. Drawing like cool art on iPhones, tablets, Teslas, and all that stuff. And then he would like give them away as well, like Mr. Beast would probably do. And I think he did stuff with Mr. Beast as well. But yeah, there's a massive stuff going on there, and I stopped consuming his content after I knew what happened. Wasn't cool. Ozar gave you a playlist. Nice, Ed. I do like the feature that you can change an emote name to whatever you like on your channel. But in that case, I'd appreciate if you give credit to the original artist on the 7TV page. Or at least keep the prefix on the uploaded version on 7TV. Yeah, so you can... Yeah, so the uploaded version will still be Zara EDM, but you could call it EDM on your channel for people to use. If people just type EDM, that emote shows up. But yeah, but if you like hover over it, it'll be like EDM at the top, but underneath it'll be Zai EDM because that's what was uploaded on 7TV. That would be okay. I'll be okay with that, and that's partly one reason why I don't use 7TV on my channel. I mean, if you guys use 7TV in your channel, I ain't got nothing against you guys. I don't hate you guys more or like you guys less for using 7TV. It's just a personal preference, and for that reason, I don't use 7TV. Because I feel like there's like a very little, if any, moderation. But yeah, just because you like it, I'm not gonna bash you for using it or liking it. We all have our preferences. So yeah. You do you, and you know, ain't gonna stop you. That's what someone would say who hates us secretly. True. I mean, I can't refute that, but yeah, I guess you're just gonna have to trust me. Trust me, bro. Trust me, bro. Like I said, I'm not gonna rush to try and fit it within 2 hours. I know the limit is 3 hours, but yeah, I'm not gonna rush it just to try and finish it in 2 hours. If it goes beyond 2 hours, it goes beyond 2 hours. As long as it doesn't surpasses 3 hours, we're fine. For those who don't know, I did set a time limit for each drawing, and it's 3 hours. That's the cutoff time. If it goes beyond 3 hours, then we'll stop at 3 hours. That's our stopping point. Let's hope. I mean, don't get me wrong. I will come back and finish it off eventually, but the cutoff point is 3 hours. Oh, yeah, we did say that we're gonna make this thinner. Also, there was actually something here that I didn't do in a sketch. I said I was gonna do it, but I forgot to do it. Yeah, this is too thick. Okay. Maybe I should have used a thinner line art for this, but oh else. But with vector layers, I feel like it's definitely more obvious if it takes multiple strokes. I remember I used to animate in vector layers, and that was a disaster. Do not recommend. I guess it depends on what you want to do. Okay, so over here, Oh wait, is it? Are they meant to be connected? Oh fuck, they're meant to be connected. Oh no. Well, we start again. So they were connected, but we had to make them thinner. Yeah, it's nice to see Zara streaming again. Okay. Okay, we're gonna have to. Whoa, that's a bit weird. Rotate it looks weird already. Oh no. I made a mistake. Probably should have done that. Okay, we'll see. Yeah, he's a sweet guy. Yeah, you never saw him stream before recently, and I just didn't know it. No, I feel like he's taken like a few good years out because of, I'm guessing, work and stuff like that. He couldn't stream often. He wasn't a frequent streamer to start off with. I don't think, like maybe once a week or whatever. He does like, you know, occasional streams every now and then, but he just stopped streaming for a very good long time. So it's always nice to see him streaming again, for sure. But yeah, he's a cool dude, likable guy. This is on another layer, so we can delete the stuff underneath. I can't see. Very hard. Let me let me do that so I can see. He would sometimes do cooking streams as well. I don't know if he's still at the same place where he is right now. But yeah, he would stream cooking streams. Yeah, I was happy to see him show up again. Yeah, indeed. I don't know if he still has wrist pains, because I remember he had pains in his hands. So yeah, I know he can't always do art and stuff like that. Oh my lord, that looks so wrong. Oh dear. This might be 2.5 hours. No, I'm not happy. Oops, sorry, I hit the mic with my hand. You know what? The easiest way to do this is I'm gonna have to do this. Okay, there we go. Um, to be honest, he his job is something that he didn't really. I feel like he wasn't allowed to delve into too much details in what he does. I don't know if it's the classic good old if I tell you I have to kill you type of thing, but yeah, he was very protective in what he did, and he didn't disclose too much details in his job. And I feel like it may have been because he was not allowed to, but I might be wrong. Yeah, he was very cryptic. So yeah, we just assumed that he was like an FBI agent, hence the his emote having like an agent theme. Yeah. So we just ran with it. You know, he's an agent. Whether he is an agent or not, we don't know. Yeah. So yeah. So yeah, no one really knows, and no one really because he did say he has a new job, right? So I don't know if he's still working at the same place but a different role, a different division, different sector. Yeah, I have no idea, but yeah, I'm not gonna ask him. Yeah, I value my life, crapper. Yeah, I don't know. So yeah, but all I remember is that he did have wrist pains, and I don't know if it's like RSI or anything like that. I have no idea. But it's not my business, you know. I do believe in like everything's on a need to know basis. If he wants to tell us, he will tell us, right? So yeah, I respect his privacy. Hmm. I wonder if this is still too thick, but we'll see. But yeah, he's a cool guy. Oh, yeah, personal life is personal life. Yeah, you don't have to. Just because you stream doesn't mean you have to tell people. The same as in chat, like the chatters, the viewers. You don't have to tell us everything that you did. It's up to you if you wanna or not. I'm not the type of person who'd be like, oh, you know, I thought I was your friend. If I'm your friend, you'll tell me this. You know, back then when I was young, so many people did this to me, like kind of like guilt trip me into like having to tell them because you know I thought you were my friend, blah blah blah, that sort of stuff. I dislike those people. It's looking back now, it's a very childish thing to say, but you know what I mean. I'm sure you guys had friends who did that to you. Maybe you still have friends who still do that. Like, if you love me, you'll tell me, kind of thing. You know, like I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Internet safety is important. I'm over game playing and passive aggressive BS. Yeah, yeah. I don't know. In my head, when I hear people try and say these things and do it, in my head it just reaffirms me that I made a right decision in not telling you this. Because if I hear someone do this to me, it makes me like glad that I didn't tell you in the first place, since you're too tight up on it. That's why when I'm like the last to know, or one of the last people to know about certain news or stuff, I'm like, yeah, it's not like I don't care, but you know, it's like whatever to me, because you know, you either tell me you don't, you know. I'm mature enough to handle these things. You want to tell me, you tell me. If you don't want to tell me, you don't want to tell me. It's fine, you know. Because I'm the same thing. I do solely believe in treat others how you wish to be treated, and yeah, I probably would have done the same thing. Like just tell people, certain friends, certain things, like you know. And not all friends would know these things, because in my opinion, they don't really need to know. Right, let's do it this way. You're tired of phony people, yeah. Phony is a polite way of saying it, but yeah, I agree 100%. There's some people, they're just not worth the time and effort. I'm low key, not gonna lie, I'm low key thinking about flipping it to save time. This sketch here, I kind of drew too straight. I mean, it can be straight, but I think I'll give it a bit more. Let's make it a bit slanted, a bit. Yeah. Should be no different layer, I guess. Okay, I don't like this line here. This line could be better. I'll probably draw on thinner. Have you dabbled in art before, Ed? Or you're just like an admirer of art, but you've never really drawn yourself? You have not? Okay. How about music? Is there a music instrument that you draw? Isn't draw that you play and use, like piano, guitar, or you're just like a fan of music? Ed Arto, Art Rose, yeah, that could be your channel. You know, Ed starts learning to draw, and that's his channel page, his Twitch handle. You just admire people's stuff. Okay. Because if you told me that you play a musical instrument, I would believe it. Because I know you're into your music, so maybe you have played or did pick up a musical instrument. I was just playing a guessing game which line I need to erase. Why does this really? This doesn't look right. There's too many lines on this one. I think. Let's go back to the reference. Where's the reference? Okay, let's have a look. Okay, looks like I've done something wrong here. Yeah, so it looks like this shouldn't be here. This line shouldn't exist. Oh, yep, it doesn't exist here. And there should be a line going across here. And there shouldn't be a line here. Maybe because I flipped it, I don't know. Should be a line here, but there should be a line. There shouldn't be a line here. Okay. That looks better. So over here, there should be a strap. Comes out here and then. Oh, we didn't fix the line width. Oh yeah, Formula 1 is starting soon. Can't wait. Let's hope this year is going to be interesting. I hope my Formula 1 body high T is fully recovered by then. And we could do kind of like a watch along. Actually, no, it's Australia. I won't be able to watch because it's so late. So late that it's so early. I won't be able to watch the Australian Grand Prix anyway. I just remembered. Wait, we flipped the canvas, didn't we? Okay, let me flip it back before. Oh no, I was right in the first place. Oh no, oh frick. Because I flipped it, now it's wrong. Oh my word. No wonder I was thinking, oh, wait, it's okay. No, it's not okay. Oh. Oh, we flipped the canvas on. Oh no, for flip's sake. No, it's okay. It's fine. It's fine. We can work with this. We can work with this. I think. Oh shoot. No, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I guess this will be in the YouTube commentary or the final commentary. This was 15. We made it smaller. Mom, I did it again. The canvas flipping. Maybe there's a reason why I don't canvas flip Mango. Because my memory is so bad. I keep forgetting that I flipped it. Okay, it's still fine. It's still fine. Oh gosh. I love music. I don't watch TV or movies much. I listen to music. I don't make it myself. I took beginning piano and guitar, knowing guitar wouldn't go well. I decided I did decently at piano. I never learned to read sheet music though, and it's a bit of a barrier. Okay, that's fair. Or I learned the basics, but actually doing it is something else. Stuff that would take time. That is true, yeah. Because Swift plays the cello as well, right? So Swift knows that it can be a commitment, and it takes a lot of time to learn a musical instrument. And the bonus word today is flip. You never know, you know. It could be flip. It could be something else. Yeah, the special word of the day is gotta be flip. Oh dear, what have I done? Rookie errors. Actually, I think this should take precedent because it's a strap. Strap should be over the. What the hell? Yeah, we need to erase that one. What the heck? What layer is this? Wait, what? There we go. They call me the janitor because I like cleaning up. If you know, you know. That was so cringe when I said that in that video. But then again, you guys are probably used to me saying and doing cringe things, and nothing new. Yeah, I've been panicking a lot when doing this. They're like, look, there's a bird there over there. Oh look, oh this her left arm is magically done. I'm walking it. Forget about it. Or magically appeared. I don't know how, but yeah. I'm sorry, shameless. I know. Work smart, not hard, as they would say. We probably saved a lot of time. We probably saved like a good 5 minutes or 10 minutes or so. I reckon. But I don't think there's any more stuff that we could copy and paste or duplicate, with the exception of maybe her boots. Her boots are the only thing I can think of right now, off the top of my head, that we can do something very similar. Let's decrease that to 15 again. I do think it's painstakingly obvious that you can see there's multiple strokes when drawing these shapes. I do need to be more confident in my strokes and do them all in one go. Just bash it quickly and bish bosh, done. I'll probably just fed some ammunition, but okay. Let's do the lines quickly. Stroke, stroke, stroke. I do find it humorous though. Some members of the community who I won't necessarily say that their head and their mind's in the gutter, but you know, I do find it humorous though. Like, you know, with the that's what she said kind of thing. I don't really say that, but I know there's people who do say it quite often, guys and girls. So it's not just guys only, but I know girls who say that as well within the community. It's funny. I'm not the type of person who say it though, but I do find it funny when people say it. So it does take me a while to clock on what they're saying and why they said it. Let me just do this first, actually. Get this out of the way. Then we can now go and focus on it. Oh, it's raining. You have learned a bunch watching Twitch. Yeah. I've learned memes through Twitch. Like, I'm not the type of person who goes out in search for dank memes and stuff like that. You're right, and I learned these stuff through friends. That's why there's gonna be some memes I have no idea because no one told me about these things. Whether they're good or bad stuff, we do learn stuff on Twitch. I try to, me personally, I try and teach the good stuff if I can, but yeah. but it is hard. Because I guess it depends on the community, but I feel like the community that we're largely part of, they do come across quite trolly. People are quite trolly, and they do enjoy their memes and stuff. But you've got some community that are like, don't get me, they're trolly but also wholesome at the same time, right? But there are some communities that are like mega toxic. So yeah, it just depends on which community you're part of. And it's also like, you can easily just, if there's a community that you don't like, you can just easily just walk away from it, right? Just walk away from it. Out of sight, out of mind, they would say. I don't know what you learned from me, Mango. You probably don't want to learn anything from me. I have bad habits. One day I'm gonna say something because normally it's unfiltered. I'm gonna say something that probably would get me cancelled. I mean, we're bound to. There's going to be some discussions on topics that everyone in general will disagree with, right? I'm sure there can be stuff that I say that you guys won't agree with, and vice versa. As long as we're like mature enough to have an openly, not too emotional discussion, then it should be fine. There's so many streamers there. Is always a different place to go, although a lot of people travel the same circle. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Like the music community, you'll probably often bump into familiar faces within the music community, no matter the streamer. Just like people that are in chat, it's probably like, if you want to call people friends, they're probably like your friends' friends or like your friends' friends. Like, there's only a few chains of friendship that you'll probably know them or relate to them. I'm sure if I go to a random streamer right now, a music streamer, I might not know that person, but they could be like your friend or someone that you know, or it could be that someone that you know knows, which is kind of cool. It's nice for us to lasted so far. That's true, Mango. This will probably be the last BokuMARCho because I might say something really bad and get cancelled. No more BokuMARCho. We won't see the second half of the month. It didn't even last our full month. Almost 2 weeks. We had a good time. It was a good fun ride, guys. I know I have unpopular takes, but yeah, as long as we're all mature enough to handle it, that's all good. We can always in life we can always agree to disagree. I've been getting into like more flute streams. That's why I like to hang out in Mirabelle's channel because she does like looping streams typically, and she would sometimes loop certain songs. She would loop with the flute as well, not just the guitar, and her singing. I think they call it like the flooper over there. She's looping with the flute. It'd be cool if she did a collab with Chewie. Because they're both from Canada, right? But obviously different parts of Canada. I think she's in. I might be wrong. If only God was here to correct me. I think she might be in Alberta. Whereas we know Chewie's in Vancouver, right? So, yeah, Vancouver. It was nice to see crates in Chewie stream. Oops, sorry, I hit the mic again. Apologies. Good to see crates in Chewie stream. Just like we saw Swift a while back. And Flurley as well. You can hit me with a broom and I'm still here. Flute is cool if people can play it. Bad flute playing can be harsh. Ah, true. And same as the recorder. Is it the recorder or the flute where you heard the Titanic one? that could, yeah, it can be tragic to the ears. I mean, some people love it. Some people do love it, but not me. Just same with that automaton. I can't with the automaton. But we do have friends who love the automaton, but I'm not that guy. I'm sorry, friends. I'm not that guy. You can unfollow, unfriend, unsubscribe. It's completely fine. But yeah, like I said, you know, we could agree to disagree in some things. But yeah, the automaton. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, dog. I can't. I find it amusing at first, but then it gets to the point where it's just too much. It's too much. It actually almost physically hurts my ears. That hurts my head. You know, Mango. I start to realize that, you know, sometimes in life, I have this OCD where lines has to connect, but when drawing some of these things, I feel like sometimes it might look better when things actually don't connect. Like when I was drawing this coin thing here, like you got the big circle. Like, let me just do this on another layer just in case I keep it. Then sometimes it's probably looks better if you just like there'll be times where you just, if it doesn't connect like that, it might look better. I do think I'm starting to see that now. Where sometimes I think if I don't connect the lines, it will look better. But yeah, I'm starting to see it. Although I see it, will I do it? I don't know. That's a different thing. Are we really going to go into that little fine details? Why not? Why not? I don't think anyone's going to see the detail of that, but okay, we did it anyways. We'll keep the tassel, even though I do think it should be longer. I wonder how Annie would feel, my twin would feel, me drawing Baizhi. I think she'd probably want me to draw like a dragon like Jian or Jinshi. But maybe she's okay with Baizhi. I don't know. Although somehow when Dove played it, it was tolerable. Yeah, it's such a barrier, right? Same with symmetry versus asymmetry. I think as long as it's consistent in the piece. But you know, you could be consistently inconsistent. That's still a thing, right? Or was that something that a menace would say? Consistently inconsistent. That do be me. I do think that there's, in my opinion, this is just my opinion. I do think there are going to be some times where I do believe symmetry works. There could be some scenarios, like maybe like something like when you're doing graphics design, when you're doing like a logo, maybe you want a bit of symmetry there. Or when it's like, especially something manufactured, like, because I do feel if something's asymmetric, it feels more natural and organic. Oh shit! And I don't know. I feel like there's gonna be some scenarios where that seems good. You want to keep and preserve the organicness looking thing, natural look. You don't want it too engineered, because I do think you can over engineer uh your work because it's too symmetrical. So, but that's just me. That's just me. That's how I. That's what I think. Yeah, same with tangents. Yeah, I remember you talking about tangents with me. Yeah, because I remember when you were showing me like the tangent. Oh, I can't remember if it was a video or just your art yourself. You were showing me what it looks like to have it like have tangents and versus not, which is wild to you. It's so great, and yeah, I mean, yeah, it's. I guess it's whatever works for you. Right, chat. I'm sorry, guys. I'm gonna have to divorce you because the podcast told me to. It was a long, good ride, but yeah, I would like 50%, please. Thank you very much, Grabber. But you guys will be like, just a new pack, 50% of nothing is nothing. That it has. Okay, good luck with the Linux on your old PC, my nice. Let me know how that goes. I'll be honest with you, I'm not sure if I'm gonna be personally switching over, but yeah, do let me know. I say I'm not a competitive guy anymore when it comes to gaming, but you never know. I might have to. There might be games I played that doesn't run on Linux. Maybe, I don't know. You can't divorce us. That's true. Yeah. Oh, you used Linux 15 years ago, Swift. And do you use Linux, Ed, or you used to? I just don't understand how banana duct tape to a wall has a value. Oh, is that art? I'm not well versed with the art stuff, whether it's memes or not, like, or news and stuff like that. I can be pretty ignorant as well. I'll be honest with you guys. Oh, you had it in IT class in school. Oh, okay, cool. Didn't use it much, but it was a new and cool, so I gave it a go. I think I only used it once for like 2 minutes around that long ago too, Swift. Okay. Yeah, I've never used Linux before. I've know of it, I've heard of it, but that's about it. Nothing else. This is me being ignorant here. So is Ubuntu like Linux or is it completely different? Because I had a friend who had like Ubuntu. I thought it was Linux, but it might not be. Like I said, it shows you how much I know. I don't know if it's the same thing or completely different. But I remember him telling me how I should use Ubuntu. It's better than Windows and stuff like that. No idea what it is. What he's saying. If that means anything to you guys, great. If it doesn't, then okay, whatever. Yeah, because it definitely didn't mean anything to me. Didn't know what my friend was saying. Ubuntu is Linux, yes, okay. Not much. I want to use it more, although technically I use a Linux device every day. Not, but it has Android running over it. Okay. Ubuntu, Fedora, Mint, Arch. There's so many. I don't know how to pronounce that. Distros of Linux. Okay, interesting. I'm learning. Android's built on Linux. I think technically PlayStation OS is too. That's a bit. I think the older ones. I'm not sure about the more recent ones, but PS3 maybe. I think PS3 might have been, but I'm not sure about the other ones. PS4 and 5. Oh, distributions. Okay. Well, nice is too hip for me. I don't know these lingos. I'm a boomer confirmed. A boomer confirmed. Pepe has. I know I haven't joined her. I admit I don't know too much about Wuthering Waves. Sorry, Wuthering. Why do I keep calling it Wuthering Waves? I guess because of Woo. Wuthering Waves. I don't know too much about Wuthering Waves, but I do notice that it's not like exactly like Dark Angel, where characters have like is it barcodes or whatever, right? But they do have like a little. I won't call it barcode. I won't call it tattoo. They have something on them, like a mark. Let's call it a mark. They have a mark on them. I have no idea what that mark means or what the mark is, but I have noticed that characters have mark, and it could be anywhere on their body. Some like could be like as you would see in that movies in the back of their head, on their neck, and the arms. She has one on her thighs. I don't know if that's equivalent to like a vision in Genshin, but yeah, I do notice that people in Wuthering Waves they do have like some sort of like mark on them. If you want to call it a tattoo, we can call it a tattoo. It's not really a barcode, but they do have some on them. Not like I haven't noticed, but yeah, they're on each character. It's placed somewhere different, and I've always wondered what it means, what it is. I don't know the law. Is it tacit? Okay. 3 and 4, yeah, 3 for sure. Because in the early days, you used to be able to access Linux on the PS4 before Sony patched it out. All right, interesting. I did not know that. So she has it on her leg here. So I guess we should draw it. Frick. Okay. Oh, how am I gonna draw this? It's very jagged. Okay. Or I probably need a thinner one. 10 maybe. Ooh, it's a bit wonky. Wonky donkey. I'm not gonna fully use the symmetry. Oh my gosh, that's not really. I didn't even draw it straight. Okay, it's fine. I just wanted to connect the two. Okay, that's fine. Okay, but this one we're gonna draw another line over it. I don't want it symmetrical. This one, I don't think it should be symmetrical. Well, I'm not gonna make it perfect, like, you know. That's good enough. I'm sure people won't be too butthurt over it. It's somewhere on our thigh, so let's put it up somewhere. Oh, hi Ezra, how you doing? Yeah, we're on day 13 so far for this art challenge, if you want to call it a challenge, project challenge, what have you. But I hope you're doing well. We're going to be playing Zenless Zone Zero in a bit. I don't know if you play that game, but I'll be raiding to my other channel to do the gaming segment. But thanks for being here. Do I want to know how long we've been like, how long have we recorded? 2 hours? Holy crap, it's almost 2.5 hours. Holy fuck. We got half an hour. Sorry for raising my voice and shouting, panicking. I think we got enough time. I think. I hope we have enough time. This we're taking us sweet ass time. But Baizhi is the best though, so she deserved all the time. Yeah. Let me know how it goes, man, because I've been thinking about doing the same thing. Oh, nice. Yeah. And you never know when there's a big, massive market share of Linux users. Maybe game devs will be like, you know what, guys? You know what? Maybe we should make more games available on Linux. We do 15, right? I'm not gonna lie to you, I kind of forgotten much about this movie, but I do remember it was a good movie though. It was so good that I've forgotten it. But then again, that's always the general theme, the common theme. It's like even games, I can say, oh, this game is really good. What's it about? I forgot. They'll be like, dude, if it was such a good game, how did you forget? Trust me, I forgot. I reckon if you ask me in like 1 year's time, what was Sandland about? I'll be like, I forgot. But dude, you played that game, you streamed it. I know, I forgot. That's why that's always like, you know, he chose me and say, I wish I was like Pac, play a game and then instantly forget it soon. Because then when you replay the game again, it's because it's kind of like fresh in your head. So it's not fresh in your head, sorry. It's like playing a brand new game again. And you relive the cool moments because you've forgotten everything. That would be me. I forgot. I'll be like, I go, just saw me that. I forgot everything. Please forgive. Forgive me, just say, oh. One thing I hate about vector layers, you can't just erase a little thin piece off. You might end up erasing the whole entire thing. Okay. Oh look, there's a bird on the window. Oh, what happened? Oh, there's another boot done already in 10 seconds. Oh, magic. Maho. And we need to do the soles of the boots and then we're fini. Say fini. C'est fini, très bien. I parle de français de temps en temps. Good thing Raph is not here. I don't think he's here, else he's gonna die of cringe. or he might laugh, one of the two. Mango's probably gonna die of cringe. Maybe he's already dead, so he can't die of cringe. He dies of cringe from the get-go. Alright. Let's go back down to 15. Let's get rid of this lineup because we want to draw this. What is the time? Oh, it's 8 o'clock in NA. No, almost 9 o'clock now, right? No, almost 10 o'clock. It's almost 10 o'clock, no? There's a time daylight savings. Yeah, he's definitely awake. Yeah, it's almost 10 o'clock. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, it's 9:44. Yeah, it's almost 10 o'clock. Because you guys are now... The East Coast is 4 hours behind. Our clocks go back on the 30th, right? Let's see. Let's look at the time. The date. Yeah, our clocks go back on the 30th. So, yeah, for 2 more weeks... 2 and a bit more weeks is when there's going to be a 4-hour gap. And then soon it'll go back to 5. Enjoy Sandland. Oh, yeah. We've actually finished Sandland now, Ed. I platinumed the game. So we've done everything there is to do. But thanks for tuning in and watching when you can. Because I know because of time zones and stuff, it was somewhat difficult. I had a really good time playing the game. I think I gave that game either 7.5 or an 8. It was a really good game. I don't really give out 10s. I'm very hard to please when it comes to games and stuff. But yeah, I do think 8 would be fair. I don't think I could give it as high as 8.5 though, but yeah, 8 seems fair. It was actually quite a bit buggy later on when I played offline. One of the side quests, for some reason, just wouldn't work. But luckily, because I almost didn't get the platinum trophy. I was so pissed off what happened. And I'm about to tell you what happened. I was doing a particular side quest, and it told me to kill, like, for example, 10 pterodactyls or pterodons or whatever, right? So I was making my way killing them, and then for some reason, what is this lineup? Oh, it's on the layer. Yeah, for some reason, it wouldn't spawn the pterodons. I killed like I want to say like 6 or 7 of them. So I was roaming around to look for more, but I didn't find any. So I watched like a guide to see where they are, but where it spawns for them didn't spawn for me. I was like, huh? So I tried to reload the game. I tried to sleep, change the day, and all that sort of stuff to see if we could spawn the pterodons, the pterodactyls or whatever, and it just wouldn't. So then I tried to Google, and some people said it was a glitch, a bug. It was a common bug, and they were hoping that Bandai would patch it, which they didn't. And it turns out that also people I thought it could be a PlayStation thing. It could be slow, because you know how my PlayStation is slow. It doesn't populate stuff quickly. So I thought it could have been me. It could be just my PlayStation dying on me or whatever. But apparently it's a common thing. And also people on Steam. There was someone on Steam who also reported the same problem. So basically, for this quest, there's this quest that you need to do to get one of the trophies, which is to do all the side quests available. Right? I don't know how many there are. There are like 70 odd side quests to do. Sorry, I hit the mic again. There's like 70 odd side quests to do. And There was one of them where you had two choice to do. To finish the side quest, you can pay like 10,000 zennies. So imagine 10,000 gold to get a material that you need, because it's kind of like a fetch quest. Or you do that guy a favor. So instead of paying him 10,000 gold, you go kill 10 pterodons, 10 pterodactyls, and then he'll give it to you, the thing that you need to complete the quest. Everyone knows I'm a cheap ass motherfucker. You think I'm gonna give? I had like 100,000 gold, or or 150,000 gold. You think this cheap ass Asian motherfucker is gonna give 10k to this bruh? Fuck that! No, I don't know. I'm hunting down the 10 pterodactyls, 10 pterodons. So yeah, I only killed like 6 or 7, and I couldn't find the rest. So I was like glitched out, bugged or whatever. I couldn't finish it. I was like, fuck, am I not gonna get the platinum trophy? I'm not gonna get 100% achievements because of this stupid quest. But luckily for me, like I said, I always make multiple save files, right? So there was a save file that I made that wasn't the current one. I think it was like it went back half an hour, 1 hour. So I did lose half an hour, 1 hour of progress, but I loaded it back up, did the quest again, and this time I had to pay 10,000 gold. My heart sank a bit. I died a little inside paying that 10,000 gold, but I did cough up. We finished that quest, and then we eventually got the do all side quests trophy achievement thing. But yeah, I was not happy. I was not happy paying the gold, but I had to for the sake of the trophy. But yeah. It's like these sort of things where it was kind of buggy. There were some other moments where it was a bit buggy. That's why I can't give most games 10 out of 10 because there are bugs in the game. But I can't give it a 10. Hi time. Yeah, also, yeah, this is something that some of us mentioned. Some are okay, some aren't okay. I do think that the background dialogue when you're exploring is a bit too repetitive. I wonder, is it better to not have anything being said at all? Would that have made it better, it easier? The experience, that is. I think it would. I think it would have. I think I'd rather not. I'd rather it than just blast music in the background. But that's me personally. Yeah. Wonder what you guys think. But yeah, I think I personally would have preferred them to just blast music when exploring, rather than hearing the same thing over and over again. But that's just me. Okay, I think she's done. She's a bit on the chunky side, I know, but I think it's still okay. Oh no, her hair. I forgot the last part of her hair. Because her hair's long, right? Her hair's super long, it seems. I don't know if you play Wuthering Waves, Ezra, if you're still here. Hi, Time. I don't know if you tried out Wuthering Waves, Time. Because I know you said you tried Zen Zone Zero, but I don't think you got back to it. Maybe you dropped it now. I don't know if you have plans to come back to Zen Zone Zero. You're probably busy with your Monster Hunter Wild shenanigans anyways. And I don't blame you. It is a time sinker, these games. I mean, Monster Hunter is also a time sinker, so playing both and juggling both is going to be quite hard. Alright, where are we going to put my signature? Let's put it on her head. Holy crap, we passed the 2.5 hour mark. But at least we did it within the 3 hour limit, guys. We did it eventually. Holy crap. It's gonna be zooming. It's gonna be zooming when we do the speed up. And then the YouTube shorts, it's gonna go fly by. Unless we do like a 2 minute version. Day 13. Wuthering Waves. And you have Baizhi. Hi GB, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. Okay, we finally finished. So yeah, so before we play Zen Zone Zero, I'm probably gonna go get lunch. It's almost 2 o'clock. Here's me thinking having lunch at 1, but we're having lunch at almost 2 o'clock. It is what it is. There's no way I could stop to have lunch whilst the time is running because I can't really pause it. I don't think I can pause it. Maybe I can. I don't know. But we'll just leave here for a few more minutes, few more seconds, so it captures it for the YouTube video and stuff. But yeah, it's pretty much done. 2 hours 40 minutes. Jeez, that was forever. Yeah. Okay. Let me just save that.